Thank you very much, Trevor. Assalamu alaikum. Good evening to all of you, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for being here to listen to me for these coming few minutes. I very much appreciate that your patience. For a company, contributing to the solution is a condition for long-term sustainable growth. This is why food security and creating shared value is the Nestlé way of doing business. As we all know, there will be more than 9 billion people living on our planet by 2050. With meat consumption rising more than 70%, and dairy consumption by close to 60%. Since 1995, growth per hectare productivity has been lower than global population growth. The availability of fresh water to agriculture may be an even greater constraint to doubling production than the availability of land. Water shortage is at the heart of the food security issue. As you know, 70% of fresh water is used in agriculture and therefore in food production. And water withdrawals are already in excess of sustainable supply. By 2030, the demand for water is forecasted to be 50% higher than today, and withdrawals could exceed natural renewal by over 60%, resulting in water scarcity for a third of the world's population. While in some part of the world agriculture can be intensified and food production made more efficient, this is not the case for most of developing world farmlands with limited capabilities and technical know-how to ensure sustainable production of safe and quality raw materials. Furthermore, roughly 1/3 of food produced for human consumption is lost or wasted globally, which amounts to about 1.3 billion tons per year. The causes of food losses and waste in developing countries are mainly connected to limitation in harvesting techniques, storage and cooling facilities in difficult climate conditions, infrastructure and packaging. There are still over 900 million people in the world who are undernourished. In Western Asia and North Africa alone, number of undernourished people jumped from 13 to 25 million over the past 10 years. In addition to malnutrition caused from insufficient calories intake, there may be not enough available source of certain essential nutrients in the diet, for example, vitamin A, iron, iodine, or zinc. More than 2 billion people suffer from micronutrients deficiencies globally. This is also very true for the Middle East region, where children at preschool age are specifically affected. This does not paint a very positive picture for our future. However, we believe that there are ways to tackle the food security issue. Governments have a very important role on food security, from creating an enabling environment for investment, promoting private-public partnerships, fostering productivity, and facilitating trade, among others. The food industry has also a very important role to play. Rural development is one of the most important drivers of poverty alleviation and global development. With an estimated 70% of global poverty concentrated in rural areas, investment in building agricultural and manufacturing capacity is absolutely crucial. Nestlé is committed to create positive impact in communities where we operate. With operations in more than 150 countries, and 32 R&D and technology centers, today we have 468 factories in 86 countries around the world. Most of them are in rural areas, and more than half are in developing countries. We work directly with more than 690,000 farmers worldwide, affecting the lives of millions more by helping to create better living conditions for them. Our focus on agriculture and our involvement with farmers is part of our Creating Shared Value strategy. Creating shared value encourages each organization to create economic and social value simultaneously. We believe that for our business to be successful in the long term, we must create value not only for our shareholders, but also for society at large. Creating shared value is Nestlé's fundamental way of doing business across the entire value chain. It is building on strong foundations of compliance and sustainable business practices. With our three focus areas, which are nutrition, water, and rural development, we go beyond our operations to build capacity in the society and ultimately ensure sustainable growth. When it comes to food security, ensuring safe and quality raw materials and applying stringent controls is a foundation to secure the needed food produce for current and future generations. At Nestlé, stringent controls are at every step. It starts at supplier level with audit controls and training on good farming practices, at raw material delivery straight from farmers, at collection centers, at factory before processing as part of good manufacturing practice, through regular testing. Globally, more than 40,000 tests are performed daily in our labs, and finally, through ensuring good distribution and warehouse practices. This ensures we provide our consumers tasty, pleasurable, safe, and quality products, gaining their trust in our brands. Contributing to ensure availability and sustainability of foods means increased productivity while at the same time limiting the environmental footprint and addressing waste in our operations. Since 2002, we have increased our production by more than 50% and at the same time reduced energy consumption by 38% per ton of product, our water withdrawal by more than 50%, and our water's discharge by 64%, while also halving our direct greenhouse gas emissions. In total, 480 Nestlé factories, including Nestlé Dubai Manufacturing, are already certified ISO 14001, the internationally recognized standard for environmental management. Our KitKat manufacturing facility in Dubai was constructed in accordance with LEED and was recently awarded the Environmental Sustainability Award by our local government. Globally, we run over 489 water-saving initiatives in our factories, saving more than 6 million cubic meters. The wastewater treatment plan optimization at our factory in Qazvin in Iran is one example whereby all wastewater is reclassified to meet irrigation water requirements before being channeled back into the community's irrigation system. Preserving water means also spreading the need to protect it. Project WET, which stands for Water Education for Teachers, is an international program to educate children on the importance of water and the need to preserve this scarce resource. Nestlé Waters have been supporting Project WET for the last 18 years. In the region, WET runs in Lebanon, UAE, and Jordan, and is being further expanding to other countries. Smarter use of natural resource, elimination of waste, and intensifying production starts upstream at the farm level. Over the past 12 years, we have continuously increased our work with farmers in sustainable agriculture practices. It is at the heart of the rural development focus in our Creating Shared Value strategy. Our approach to rural development is through the different ways we work and connect with farmers. Technical assistance. In the past year, more than 270,000 farmers were trained through our capacity building programs. Financial assistance. 44,000 farmers benefited from financial assistance and service worth around $38 million. And direct purchase of farm products with long-term relationships. The Sustainable Agriculture Initiative Nestlé SAIN is our company-wide initiative to optimize the supply chain from farm to factory, improve efficiency, risk management, and support sustainable development in agriculture. It focuses on raw material sourcing, where we have direct contract with farmers and long-term business relations with traders or primary processors. Today, we work directly with more than 690,000 farmers. Through the Dairy Farmer Connect model, we buy globally over 52% of the milk we process directly from farmers, helping to ensure a better price for their milk, regular payment, and a sustainable link to the processing industry, providing Nestlé with a regular supply of high-quality milk. Through our Nescafé plan, we are working to double the amount of coffee beans bought directly from farmers and their associations, sourcing by 2015 180,000 tons with ensured sustainability standards. While through our cocoa plan, we aim at sourcing by 2015 100,000 tons of cocoa directly from farmers. Our commitment to contribute to the food security solutions also comes with our commitment to promote nutrient security. We aim to provide our consumers with food and beverages that not only taste good, but are also nutritious. To achieve this, we use science-based solutions. With widespread micronutrients deficiencies all over the world, product innovation at Nestlé addresses specific nutrient deficiencies, making the company the world's largest micronutrient fortifier, helping to meet the nutritional needs of consumers, especially in low-income populations. Last year in the Middle East, we have sold nearly 4 billion servings of iodine-fortified Maggi bouillon, soups, mixes, and more than 2 billion servings of milk fortified with vitamin A, zinc, and iron. In order to create impact on consumers' diet and health, it is also crucial to spread awareness and better nutrition understanding. The Nestlé Healthy Kids Global Program is another very ambitious initiative to promote a healthy life with children. Launched globally in 2009, this program is focused on creating partnerships with the aim to improve basic knowledge of nutrition and physical activity in children around the world. Today, thanks to more than 280 partnerships, the program runs in 68 countries and has reached more than 5 million children. Our regional Nestlé Healthy Kids program, called Agial Salima, was launched in October 2010 in Lebanon in collaboration with the American University of Beirut and with the endorsement of the local Ministry of Education. 3 years of cumulative evidence-based results showed that nutrition knowledge of students enrolled in the program have increased significantly in comparison to kids outside the program. But even more importantly, children reported doubling of their fruits and vegetables consumptions, providing evidence that the program not only affects awareness, but also positive eating behavior. Nestlé Ajyal Salima was also rolled out in Dubai in partnership with local authorities and is currently being expanded to Saudi Arabia. Let me close the loop. The world, including the Middle East, is facing many challenges in terms of sufficient and healthy nutrition. At Nestlé, we hope to continue to address food security challenges by working together with governments, civil society, and other businesses to continue to create shared value in our way of doing business. We have the determination to do so. Doing well by doing good is at the center of all our actions to live up to our mission of enhancing the quality of life with good food and beverages everywhere. Shukran.